This is a pre-construction video survey of SPS 7 in Louisiana, and Interstate 10, section 220702, which is the first test section in the sequence of 8. This test section is primarily, of course, transverse cracking. It's a CRC pavement with a considerable amount of lane to shoulder separation. We're coming up on the FWD, which is doing the pre-construction testing right now. Normal number of pop-outs, nothing substantial, just a handful. Coming up, station 100. Here you can see an area that is being sawed. However, there's a punch-out that exists at about 1+20. It's very wet and there's a lot of goo around it, but it's a moderate severity punch-out. Come up a little bit further, the sawing you can see back there, they're getting ready to replace that, patch that before they do the overlay, which is an acceptable or normal practice on this SPS 7. Here are a couple punch-outs, both low severity, one there and one there at about station 1+35 or 1+38.
Larry Fitt, drink.
Moving up to about station 1+60, you can see two punch-outs, both high severity. They both have asphalt patching. They're both, the concrete is over a ½ inch below the existing elevation or surface of the road. You can see the asphalt patching in there. And you can also see, it's kind of hard because it's very wet. They've been sawing this morning. But you can see that's asphalt. It's been patched with asphalt, but it's dropped considerably. And they're both high severity punch-outs. And this area, it will show up on the data sheets eventually. The during construction data sheets, it'll show up as patch treatment prior to overlay. Moving on down, there's John counting pop-outs and doing lane to shoulder drop-off and separation measurements. Station 2 we just passed. This test section is in an area where the rest area merged back on to the interstate. Overall, this pavement's not in very bad shape, though. It looks pretty good. There's really no faulting between any of the cracks, and there's not a whole lot of other distress other than transverse cracking to report. I think there's one 4-foot longitudinal crack in this pavement in this particular test section. Coming up to station 4. Just past station 4 at like about station 4+7 to 4+16, you can see is a full lane width patch. Now this patch is old. It's been here quite a while. It has a couple of transverse cracks running through it. The patch is in real good shape. I mean, you really you'd never know it was there driving over it, but you can see it when you walk the section. Someone did a pretty good job patching that. Textured it also. But you can definitely see the patch. paint stripes you're seeing that go across the road, like that one, are have been painted. Those are cracks that have been painted by the FWD operator. Steve has painted those so he can pick them up with his video cameras when he's doing his load transfer tests and his corner readings where he puts the load directly on the crack. He uses that paint. Shows up really well on the camera. At Station 5. We are looking east towards New Orleans. Now we're looking back down to the beginning of the section, rental car and the FWD, and you can see where the rest area. Steve right there is at station just right around 0+90 probably, and you can see where the rest area merged back on and is actually merging on into the test section. And this concludes the video survey of 220702 SPS 7 in Louisiana on Interstate 10.